The night was cold, and the city lights flickered like dying stars. Rain fell softly, wrapping the world in a curtain of loneliness. On a worn-out bench at the bus stop sat a young woman, her clothes damp, her hair tangled, and her eyes heavy with exhaustion. Her name was Maya, and she had been homeless for almost a year. She clutched a small backpack, the only thing she owned, and tried to shield herself from the drizzle. People passed her by, avoiding her gaze, pretending she didn't exist. To them, she was invisible. But tonight, someone noticed her. A small voice broke through the sound of rain. "Are you okay, miss?" Maya looked up and saw a little girl, maybe 6 years old, standing in front of her. She had big blue eyes, curly brown hair, and was holding a pink umbrella shaped like a cat. Her innocent concern took Maya by surprise. "I'm fine, sweetheart," Maya lied, forcing a small smile. The girl tilted her head. "You don't look funny, a broken bar. You look like you need a hug." Before Maya could reply, the little girl wrapped her tiny arms around her. It was the first human warmth Maya had felt in months, and it broke her. Tears streamed down her cheeks as she whispered, "Thank you, little one." Just then, a woman rushed over, a well-dressed lady in her mid-30s, clearly the girl's mother. "Lily, what have I told you about talking to strangers?" she scolded gently, pulling the child back. "I'm sorry," Maya said softly, her voice trembling. "She's just sweet." The mother glanced at Maya, her expression softening as she noticed her soaked clothes and trembling hands. "Are you a broken bar? Are you okay?" she asked. Maya nodded quickly, ashamed. "I'm just waiting for the bus," she murmured. Even though she had nowhere to go, the woman hesitated but soon pulled Lily closer and walked away. Maya watched them leave, her heart heavy, wishing for the warmth of a home and someone to care for her again. A few minutes later, the little girl came running back, alone this time. "Mom's on the phone," she said with a giggle. "But I came back because you looked sad." Maya smiled weakly. "You shouldn't be here alone, sweetheart." The girl sat beside her, holding out a small paper bag. "Here, I have cookies. You can have one." Maya took it slowly, her hands shaking. "Thank you, Lily," she whispered. The girl smiled brightly. "You're welcome." "What's your name?" "Maya," she replied softly. "That's a pretty name," Lily said. Then, after a pause, she added the words that would change both their lives. "You need a home, and I need a mommy." Maya froze, stunned. The words echoed in her heart like a song she'd forgotten how to sing. "What did you say?" she asked, her voice breaking. Lily looked at her with pure innocence. "Mom says I don't have a real mommy. She adopted me, but she works a lot. I get lonely sometimes." "You look like you'd be a nice mommy." Tears filled Maya's eyes again. She didn't know whether to laugh or cry. "Oh, sweetheart, a broken bar. I'm not the kind of person who can be a mommy." But Lily shook her head stubbornly. "Yes, you are. You were nice to me. That's what mommies do." Moments later, Lily's adoptive mother Rachel came rushing back, panic in her eyes. "Lily, don't ever run off like that again," she cried, kneeling down and hugging her tight. Lily smiled and said innocently, "Mommy, this is Maya. She needs a homie, a broken bar. Can she come live with us?" Rachel looked at Maya, startled. Maya stood, embarrassed, ready to walk away. "I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to wait," Rachel interrupted, her eyes softening. "Are you really homeless?" Maya hesitated, then nodded, unable to lie anymore. Rachel sighed deeply, glancing between Maya and her daughter. "I can't take you home, not right away," she said carefully. "But I can get you a hot meal and maybe help you find somewhere safe." Maya tried to refuse, but her stomach growled before she could. Rachel smiled gently. "Come on, it's just dinner." That night, the three of them sat in a small diner, sharing a meal. Lily talked non-stop, showing Maya her drawings and asking endless questions. Maya laughed more that evening than she had in years. When Rachel dropped her off at a local women's shelter later, Maya thanked her sincerely. "You didn't have to do this," she said. Rachel smiled. "No one deserves to be forgotten, Maya. Take care of yourself." Weeks passed. Maya began volunteering at the same shelter that helped her. She got a part-time job cleaning offices at night, saving every penny. Her life slowly began to change. One day, she saw a familiar face, Lilia, running toward her outside the shelter. "Maya!" the little girl shouted, jumping into her arms. Rachel followed behind, smiling. "We were nearby," she explained. "Lily wanted to see you." Maya hugged the girl tightly, her heart overflowing. Rachel then handed Maya an envelope. "You've been working hard," she said. "I talked to a friend who manages an apartment complex. There's a small place available. Consider it a new start." Maya stared at her, speechless. "I can't accept this," she whispered. Rachel smiled kindly. "You can, and you will. Lily's right. You deserve a home." Maya broke down in tears, hugging both of them. For the first time in years, she felt hope bloom again. Months later, Maya had her own small apartment, a steady job, and a bright smile. Lily and Rachel visited often, and their bond only grew stronger. One weekend, Rachel fell sick and needed to travel for treatment. She asked Maya to look after Lily for a few weeks. Those weeks turned into months, and their connection deepened. Lily calling her mommy Maya more often than not. When Rachel recovered, she sat both of them down with tears in her eyes. "You two belong together," she said softly. "I want to make it official." "Maya, would you like to be Lily's co-guardian?" Maya couldn't speak for a moment. Then she nodded, her heart bursting with gratitude. "Yes," she whispered, hugging Lily tightly. And from that day forward, Maya was never homeless again, and not because she found a house, but because she found a family. Lily got her mommy, and Maya got her home. Moral: sometimes, the most broken hearts meet for a reason to heal each other. Love doesn't always come from where we expect it, but when it does, it can turn the coldest nights into warmth that lasts a lifetime. Would you like me to create 10 paragraph-wise prompts for this story next, for YouTube voice-over scenes?